Hello everybody and welcome to the video. My name is Midway and I hope you're having a wonderful day. I sure am. So today we are going to do a very special thing in the Legend of Mushroom. That is going to be finally purchasing a mount skin for Archer, right? So I've been participating in all the event rushes or the rush events, however you want to call them. I've been accumulating all my resources. I've been saving up for a while and it's taken me about a month, maybe something like that. But I finally have enough of the Sky Rider passes to be able to buy one of the mounts, right? So we're going to be going through what mount I think it's the best for Archer. Not really just think, I kind of know. Really, I've just been digging through guides and stuff and I have a hunch, not just a hunch, I kind of checked out a lot of guides, right? So I know the Firebreaker here is the right choice for Archer here, right? So let's read through it. Increase base crit rate by 1%, so that's pretty decent, and crit damage by 5% per second, up to 20% and 100%, right? So that is insane. Like, just base crit rate going up, we do more crit, and we have more crit damage all the way up to extra 100%, right? So the base crit is really what's the important thing here. More crits mean a lot more damage. The crit damage being upgraded here is nice, but I think that's really just adding up to the total amount of crit damage bonus we have. I don't think it works multiplicatively, but maybe it's actually double crit damage. Not too sure. I don't think it works that way. Nonetheless, 20% more crit after a couple seconds throughout the fight really is a lot more damage, right? So we're just going to be able to obviously unlock it and it looks pretty damn cool. So yeah, the other options here would be the Hot Wheels, which for a little while a lot of people were using, I think mainly because of the rabbit pal that knocks people up, right? So boosting pal attack speed by up to 40% after a little while, right? So if you are using something like, for example, the rabbit pal right here, you can just get it to just knock, right? So if it's going to be doing more attacks, you're going to be having more chances of just knocking up the enemy, and that's gonna give you a little bonus. But over time people switched away from it, and yeah, they've really not been using it too much now. People that are usually spending a lot or just have been participating in the rush events for a long time, a lot of them are using the Cloud Drifter as well. Now I've been thinking, is a Cloud Drifter the go-to here? Well, let's just read through it, right? So increase skill crit rate by 10%. We don't care about skill crit rate as archers, right? And then after a skill critical boost, attack by 20% for 5 seconds, right? So our skills, yeah, of course they could crit, and then we could get the benefit out of that increased 20% attack. That is a lot of extra attack. But let's just read through what our, obviously our skills could do damage. Like, all the skills could pretty much do damage, right? So we could have our bomb do damage, we could have our dazzle do damage, we could have our shroom shield do damage, and all those crits could just cause the buff from the Cloud Drifter to activate. I'm not sure if the damage from the the clone could actually work that way, because if that's the case, then maybe you could activate it a lot easier, since the clone is going to be doing a lot of crits for us. Nonetheless, 20% more damage, obviously insane. But yeah, I still don't even have enough to buy them, and the natural course of action here after you have one of the mounts would be to just buy the other ones, right? So eventually I'll get the other one and just try them both out. But as far as I can tell, and as far as I've been reading online, Firebreaker is definitely the go-to for archers, right? So we're going to be buying it right now, and there we go. We now have the Firebreaker. We're just going to be going and see how we equip this, right? So we'll go here and we'll just unlock that, right? So that is 20% innovation. Obviously unlocking the mounts also gives you that flat stat. There we go. You can get up to 10% extra innovation. That's insane. You could also get ignore stun through this, and if you get the Cloud Drifter, you also get global attack increased by 10%, right? So that's also pretty damn insane. Just by having this, you can have a 10% global attack increase. So obviously you want to be getting that eventually. Now I have a lot of this to upgrade my mount, but for now we just have the mount equipped, right? So there we go. We now look slassy, however you want to call it. I just look nice. I think looks pretty damn cool. Obviously have the Pepe costume here equipped, and I just been going a little bit on a spree here. We gotten through some upgrades. I've been hearing a lot of people saying that Windborne Arrow is not working. It's currently bugged. I've been testing that out. Obviously if Windborne Arrow worked, that double damage throughout 5 seconds, that's insane for basically every form of gameplay. Maybe not PvP in some scenarios, if the enemy is gonna be just immuning through the whole duration of that. Nonetheless, here we are with Star Array for a little while and just blazing through all of this, right? So obviously this mount itself is gonna be an insane upgrade. I'm just gonna be going through a lot of these levels, probably gonna be getting to Infinity 5 decently easy today. It's just gonna take a little while. There we go. But yeah, we got a congrats here on buying the mount. So obviously I'll be sharing that with the server. I'll just be spending some of that, and there we go. We got some diamonds from that, so pretty damn cool. Finally getting our first mount. We'll try it out on the soul trial, just because why not. I got my PvE set equipped right now, so there we go. We'll probably definitely kill this, right? It's been a little while since I went up in the levels here, so yeah, there we go. We got some defense here as well. We've been upgrading some of that as well, so now we are able to survive a little bit longer. And of course, as archers, we have an insane amount of damage, and the longer we go in the fight now with this mount, we're just going to be doing more and more and more and more damage, right? So we'll be able to level up a little bit of this, maybe get some souls, and maybe be able to buy some extra stuff. But yeah, nevertheless, we probably will get two-shot if we are not lucky enough with some of this stuff. But yeah, I got a lot of defenses stacked up. If you want to check out anything about my build, I got a lot of guides in my channel. You can check out PvE and PvP guides for archers. I got them all, right? So yeah, there we go. You can see my stats right here. I got 20, actually 50% crit rate, right? So if you count the extra 20% from the mount after 20 seconds in battle, they can go all the way up to 70% crit rate, as well as increasing the crit damage. So there we go. So you can have 100% more crit damage. If that is multiplicative, that will go to 1,000, actually 2,400 extra crit or crit damage in total. Otherwise, if it's additive, it's only going to go up to, what's it, 1.3, right? So I don't think it is just actually updating live. Otherwise, we could see the number changing. Actually, yeah, it is not really changing at all, right? So obviously, I don't think this actually is something we can check out in the middle of the battle. Nonetheless, hopefully you enjoy that. Now, I would obviously recommend you getting the Pirate Breaker if you're able to do so. Let me know what you think about that decision. Let me know what you think about the Cloud Drifter as well. Obviously, definitely would love to have both of them just for the base stat of it. But yeah, also checking it out and testing it out would be something cool. And I haven't been able to do it myself. So yeah, let me know your opinion. I would obviously recommend the one that I got right now for now. And if you think that that's the wrong decision, just let me know in the comment section and why. Now, before you go, please go ahead and check out Aptoide if you haven't done so yet. Now, if you are spending any amount of money in Legend of Mushroom or any other game on an Android phone or as well as on an emulator, if you use Aptoide, right, that's like a place where you just download the apps from, just like Google Play. You can download the games through Aptoide, and then once you do so, whenever you're spending any money, you will be earning a bonus that can go from 10% all the way up to 35% of the amount that you're spending. And then you can use that bonus to be able to make the purchases for you without actually spending your real money, right? So you can increase that bonus by doing things like, for example, using the code that I have on the screen right now, as well as the code down in the description. You can also help me out by doing that. That's gonna take the bonus up by 5% from the get-go, and then you can also increase it up much more by accumulating purchases, as well as by participating in active events within the Appcoins wallet, right? So as you can see, once I have enough of the credits, I can use them to make the purchase for me. Otherwise, I would be able to see right here how much of a credit, or rather a bonus, I will be able to accumulate from this purchase, right? So I can show you here within the Appcoins wallet, which is a separate app. I have a guide on how to set it all up down there in the description. It's pretty damn simple, takes no more than 5 minutes. Now, once you have both the apps, Apptoid and Legend of Mushroom through Apptoid, as well as the Appcoins wallet, again, it's pretty damn simple, pretty damn easy. You could see right here your progress towards unlocking higher bonuses, right? So right here you can see whatever bonus I have unlocked, as well as how much I need to be doing, or rather spending, to just be able to get a higher bonus. You can also see the events that are going on right now within the different games, so you might be able to just participate in those, or rather just see if there is an active event for Legend of Mushroom, so you can get a higher bonus at the time. And you can also input my code right there. By just putting it there, you will immediately get an extra 5% on all your purchases within the Legend of Mushroom throughout the red. So pretty cool, pretty simple. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know if you use it down in the description, or rather the comment section down below. Any questions, I'll also be gladly answering them. And if you do use it, actually, you will help me out a lot. So yeah, hopefully you do so, join me on that. Hopefully it's also useful to you. I think it actually brings a lot of value to the players. Otherwise, yeah, I wouldn't be promoting it. Nonetheless, yeah, let me know what you think about the mount. Let me know what you think, where you are within your mount progress. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye, see ya.